Let me ask you something. Yes, let's have some real talk. What would you do if you showed up to the airport this week, already dealing with the upcoming holiday stress? I'm talking about Easter. And then suddenly you notice something different. Not just TSA agents, but ICE agents standing there as well. Different uniforms, different presence, different energy. And now your mind starts racing because you may have not known how bad this was until you are actually standing in the airport. By then, you're asking, wait, why are they here? Am I going to get stopped? What if my documents are not updated? Listen, if you're traveling this Easter or anytime in 2026, you need to hear this because this is not normal airport conditions. This is something new, just a few days old. And if you don't understand what's happening, you can easily get delayed, questioned, caught off guard, or just overwhelmed before you even reach your departure gate. Now let's talk about what's actually going on, because I don't want you guessing. Right now, ICE agents have been deployed to multiple airports across the United States to support TSA operations during a major staffing shortage. This is happening because hundreds of TSA workers quit or called out sick during the ongoing Department of Homeland Security shutdown. And airports were seeing wait times as long as 4 to 5 hours. So the government stepped in to help. But here's the part that is confusing travelers. ICE is not TSA. They're not doing full screening like TSA agents. They're mostly helping with line control, ID checks in some areas, monitoring the entrances and the exits, supporting crowd flow. But, and this is the part that you need to understand, they still have their normal authority. And that's why the energy at airports feels different right now. Let me give you a real example. There was a recent incident at the San Francisco International Airport where a mother and her child were detained by ICE after TSA flagged information that was shared with ICE. Yes, just so you know, the TSA is sharing information with ICE. And that situation went viral. And it raised a lot of questions about how information is being shared and how enforcement is happening inside the airports. Now, I'm not telling you this to scare you. I'm telling you this so that you understand the environment that you are walking into when you get to the airport. Because for most travelers, nothing is going to happen. But if your documents are not updated, if something does not match, if you have an ongoing immigration or criminal case, or if you draw attention to yourself in the wrong way, that's where the problem starts. So here's how you move smart through the airport right now. Do not draw unnecessary attention to yourself. Let me be real with you. This is not the time to argue with TSA agents either, or make jokes about airport security, or act confused without listening to direct instructions. Because right now, there are more eyes watching. So it's best to move calmly, move focused, move like you know exactly what you're doing or where you're going. Do not act nervous or frightened. Number 2, you're going to have your documents ready before you get to the front of the line. This is huge right now. Do not wait until the last minute to start digging in your bag. That hesitation, that slows down the line itself. And it also draws attention to you. Even if your ID is expired or not updated, confidence and preparation can make a huge difference in how smoothly things go for you. If your ID is expired or not perfect, here's the truth. TSA does have alternative identity verification. They may ask additional questions, use a secondary screening process, verify your identity through other methods. But here's the part that nobody tells you. That process is going to take time. And during a busy holiday season, or maybe a holiday like Easter, that can turn into serious flight delays. So if you know your documents are not updated, you need to arrive much earlier than usual. Not 2 hours anymore. Give yourself an extra buffer such as 3 hours. Number 4, you're going to stay in your lane. This is critical right now. Do not focus on who is being pulled aside, what ICE is doing behind you, what's happening in another line. No. That's how people miss instructions or get confused. And then they end up getting flagged. Focus on your process and your process only. Number 5, if you're approached, stay calm and respectful to ICE. This is not the moment to get defensive, even if you feel uncomfortable, even if it feels unnecessary. Stay calm. Answer clearly. Follow instructions, because escalation, that only slows you down. Now listen, with situations like this, that is exactly why I created my ebook titled 10 Massive Travel Rules That Could Wreck Your Next Trip. Because most travelers are walking into airports completely unprepared for what's changing right now. And I break down, in my ebook, I break down real scenarios like ID issues, TSA delays, and unexpected enforcement so that you don't get caught off guard. If you travel even once or twice a year, you need this ebook as your trusted companion. Grab the ebook from the link in the description below. You'll be certainly glad that you did. Now let's keep going, because this next one is a pro move. Number 6 is watch the line ahead of you. This is something experienced travelers do all the time. Look ahead. Are people being asked for extra ID? Are bags being pulled more often? Are agents giving different instructions? That gives you real-time information while you're there, before it's your turn as well. And that alone can save you time and stress to get prepared if you're not. Here's the real issue, and let's be honest, the problem right now is not just about ICE being at the airport. It's a combination of TSA staff shortages, holiday travel surge, policy tension, fear of being detained by ICE, and lack of clear communication. That's what's creating the chaos at the airport, and travelers are being dropped into the middle of all of that mess, expected to just figure it out on their own. So let me ask you again, if you walk into the airport this week and you see ICE agents alongside TSA agents, are you going to panic? Or are you going to move like someone who already knows what's going on? Because now you do. Now you understand why they're there, what they actually do, and how to move through all of that without problems. Now go ahead and watch this next video somewhere on the screen or maybe in the description, because I broke down another travel change happening right now that most people are not prepared or aware of. And it could be the one thing that delays your entire trip. Because we're not just traveling over here anymore. We're traveling smart. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to grab that ebook I mentioned, 10 Massive Travel Changes That Could Wreck Your Next Trip. The link will be in the description, and you will thank me later for this one. And guess what? I'll see you in the next video. Travel safe, travel aware, travel smarter. Yes.